Josie at BlackBellaDC.com and Black Bella Contouring. Um, just behind the scenes, real talk. People have ideas of what entrepreneurship looks like. For me, it's amazing. It's interesting. It's rich and fruitful, but it's also like a lot of work. Um, it's like 6 a.m., 6:22 a.m. Today's Saturday morning. Most people are at home sleep. I've been on site in Orlando, Florida, studying, and this morning I started my exams for an accredited certification for lymphedema care. And so how I got here, I just wanted to record real quick, as I do like when things are happening. I get inspired. Like, I literally have been up for about an hour or so studying for this exam. And again, just wanted to let you guys know like what entrepreneurship and creativity may look like sometimes. So in the body contouring world, I keep coming across, you know, different body types, different types of fat and things like this. So in my studies of the lymphatic system, I am a licensed massage therapist, certified in manual lymphatic drainage, Botter manual lymphatic drainage. I did about 50 hours of MLV accredited training on that protocol. Not like a weekend class. It's way too much about the lymphatic system for you to learn to do it in like a day. That's crazy. It's fugazi. Don't believe it if someone tells you they can teach you lymphatic drainage in a few hours. I'm also a liposuction certified therapist, and now soon to be, I already know it's gonna happen, I'm passing my test, I will be a lymphedema certified therapist as well. So lymphedema is the disease of the lymphatic system. So again, back to how I got here. I started to notice just different things in the contouring world. All of the treatments relying on a healthy lymphatic system. As you know, when you do your fat cavitation, you do different treatments. It always tells you we're stimulating your lymphatic system. That's where the processed fat is metabolized. It dumps into your lymphatic chamber. It's cleaned up through the different ducts, and then your body metabolizes it, and it comes out with your normal waste, just like the regular waste in your lymph system comes from the waste in your blood and organs. But there's another thing that I had been seeing. I'm gonna drop a photo of it in, where I had been, people would come in and say, I've always had these huge legs. If I could just get my legs together, you know, this cellulite, yada yada, and I would feel the tissue, and I would know the temperature of the tissue would be different, the texture of the tissue would be different. It was a lot more than cellulite. So I discovered this new disease called lipedema, which is actually a insult to the lymphatic system that causes your body to build more adipose. I've had people who've gotten their legs lipoed a few times, and even that doesn't work. It always comes back. So again, it's a disease of the lymphatic system that needs to be managed. So when a person has lymphedema, it's interesting because a lot of it can be prevented by lifestyle changes, compression, and things of that sort. A lot of us are walking around thinking, oh, my legs are swelling because I'm on my feet all day, but then it goes down. Or my legs are swelling because I've eaten a lot of salt, but then it goes down. But you'll notice it's like a systemic insult to, again, the lymphatic system, where the swelling and puffiness will come up, you'll go to sleep, you'll relax, it'll go down. Your body can compensate up to a certain point, and then all of a sudden, it's almost like a rubber band. The elasticity will stretch and contract, stretch and contract, and it'll fix itself over time, but eventually that rubber gets worn down and it breaks and it's irreparable. That's the same thing that can happen to our lymphatic system. So I want our community to know more about the disease of lymphedema. It's a lifetime disease. There is no cure. Um, Many people who've had cancer have had lymph nodes removed. So you'll see women who have breast cancer, and now they have to wear the compression sleeves, and they're now aware of what lymphedema is. But many of us simply don't know what it is. Some of us are born with it. Some of us, you can receive injuries like a car crash and things. You could break your ankle or a joint or something, and any insult to, where's one of my little body charts? Any insults to those structures that are spaced strategically in your system to cleanse and push that flow of lymph through your system, anything that breaks down that railroad causes these bottlenecks of inflammation. Our bodies produce somewhere between 4 and 6 liters of lymph every day. That's a lot of fluid. If that fluid can't move from the tip of your fingers to the top of your head, through your feet, and into what's called the venous angle and back out each day, it's a problem. And so there's a lot of things that we can do. You'll notice like athletes are now wearing compression garments because that's like a crazy stimulus to the lymphatic system that needs to be reset. And we only have the one body. You can like only work it up to a certain point. So I just feel like the more I know, the more I can grow the business, the better treatments and services I can bring. In addition, I had a lot of, sorry, I'm waiting for my breakfast to come. I had a lot of clients when they noticed that I was a certified and licensed massage therapist and manual lymphatic drainage therapist. My clients started calling me saying, hey, can you do my lymphedema care too? Can you do my husband's lymphedema massages and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, not yet. Like, I don't know enough about that. I'm going to tell you now, you can fake it till you make it with some things. But when it comes to body work, health, touching human beings, changing systems in human beings' bodies, baby, you cannot fake it. Either you know it, you are qualified to do it. As I was saying, with working with people, putting your hands on people's bodies, doing things that are going to change body systems, you need to know what you're doing. You cannot fake that till you make that. You need to have education and then continuous education and be licensed, insured, and make sure you're operating within the scope of your licensing, right? Um, I don't know what else to tell you. You have to be careful. You're dealing with like human beings, right? So that's it. I am studying a couple more hours, about to head off, bang this test out, get this certification. Tomorrow I have my practical exams and doing the lipodemia body wraps and the actual sequences and all that good stuff. So balling out. This is what, as I said, the entrepreneurship part can look like. Stay tuned. Lipodemia Clinic is coming soon to DC. So I'm doing lymphedema, lipodemia. I have some new stuff coming. So my brain is just like, so super excited. BlackBellaDC.com. Do not forget, if you wish to learn about body contouring, we do offer the virtual means video. See, this is something you have to read, right? People look at stuff and it's like you're telling on yourself. You read something and it says 100% virtual training, and then you call me and say, is the class at your office? No, it's not in my office. Do not come to my office. My clients are here. So the idea with the virtual training, I had to speak on that. Okay. The virtual training, there's a couple reasons why I switched to that platform. One, because it's more convenient. I don't have to shut down my practice to do the training. Two, I can reach more people. So people across the country can now get the training and resources without having to trek all the way across, state borders. It's still COVID, right? The other thing is that I used to only do the training access for 48 hours, which is more than you get with a class. Like, think about it. When you go to a class, you see something demonstrated that one time, you get to practice. That's it. You go home and never see it again. So I used to do 48 hours. I've actually extended my online training to give you access to the video content for 7 days. That means you can watch it again, watch it again, watch it while you're practicing for a damn week. Like, who does that? No one is putting you in a body contouring class for 7 days saying, okay, do it again, do it not. But also, you get a 60-page manual that you can download and save to your device, print out, do whatever you need to do with it. You get the manuals to the professional grade machines. So it is chock full of information and resources. But we have got to read. You're not going to learn everything by video. Some people are visual learners. But when you step into entrepreneurship, you are not learning by videos and demonstrations. You need to read. You're going to have to read to file for your business license. You're going to have to read to set up your website. You're going to have to read to do your price list for your clients. Reading is involved. You're not going to be able to duck it. I'm not going to narrate everything to you. You're going to see the video demonstrations, the instructions. You're going to follow along. You're going to read the manual. And I would advise you to deep dive and learn more about the business and things of that sort too. So we give you the fundamentals to start the business. We give you the infrastructure. We give you the contacts if you need someone to help with your marketing, help with your filing, someone who can give you garment resale, someone who can give you the products to resell at a wholesale rate. All of that stuff is in the training. But you still have to read, right? So that's it. I just noticed people don't want to read. Even on the client side, the stuff is on the website. They literally look at everything on the website. It says schedule now, book here, this is the price. They scroll all the way to the bottom to the contact us and send me an email and say, I want to schedule an appointment. Schedule an appointment. It is online. It's 2021 and a half. Nobody is sitting down reading stuff for people anymore. You know what I mean? Everything, technology is amazing, and we are using it to be more efficient. I can either pay a practitioner to sit and answer a phone call and write something into a book, or I can pay the practitioner to do the treatments and the body work. So now we have more appointments available. We have to be smart, right? Oh, I'm going to do a post too for my contouring professionals and learners on setting up the business. It's something I've been thinking about for a little while. When you choose where you're going to operate, getting your office set up and all that stuff. So that's coming soon. And I'm going to be setting up a new office soon too. So maybe I'll capture the process, right? All right, cool. Thank you for that. All right, BlackBellaDC.com.